Hello everyone, it's Red with RedDragonLeo.com. It is Wednesday the 13th of April. And it looks like the bulls screwed up today and did not close this market negative. Had they closed it negative, there, from what I have read in other places, there's at least an 80% chance that you'll have a positive close after 6 consecutive down days. And that would have been the case, I believe, here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or do you count this one here? I'm not sure. That's spinning top. I don't know if that one counts or not, but at least you got 1, 2, 3, 4. This would have been the 5th. So it's 5th or it either been 5th or 6th, one of the two, and they really screwed up by not closing this negative, and I think that was done on purpose. I watched the ticks at the close, the last 2 or 3 minutes, and it's like every time it would dip negative on the 5-minute candle or whatever. Every time on the SPY, it would just push it back up, push it back up, push it back up. Finally, at the close, it actually closed at 0.01 cent positive, but then by 5 minutes after or 10 after, it actually closed negative on the SPY. It actually closed 0.01 negative, I believe, is what it actually closed on the SPY. That's the only one. Everything else did close positive, so this was the only one that closed 1 penny negative on the SPY. So everything else did manage to close positive. The Dow, the SPX, the Qs, everything that I spotted closed positive. This basically reset the charts and allowed the bears to make another down day tomorrow, because you pretty much you go down so many days and you gotta have a pause day, and that's kind of what they did today. I thought that today we would have popped up, like I was telling you. I thought we were going to pop up and hit that fake print at 132.50. We fell short of it. We did not hit it. We fell right here, and then we rolled over. And so at that point, I thought, well, I guess maybe that was close enough. We're not going to hit it. And at that point, I thought we would go down here and take out this low. We did not. It held. So now you've got to wonder what is going to happen tomorrow. I think, based upon this 60-minute chart, as you can see, it was moving up the entire day. And again, as I mentioned, we could have rolled over and kept on going down, but I thought that we would curl up. Well, we did get the pop in the morning. It just wasn't as high as I expected. I did expect that fake print to be hit at 13.25, roughly, which is about 132.50. We didn't quite get it. That would have taken us outside of this trend line, this falling wedge. So here's the question. Does this roll over and bust down in the morning and just keep on going and have a big close, ugly red day? You could look at this as down and sideways consolidation, even though it's up, but it's still like a bear flag, because basically this move up was a bear flag from this move, and it fell down, and then it put another move up, which is another bear flag. So at this point, does it just fall down? And do we head on down to, at least 1300? I think it'd be worse than that, because this is looking like a wave 1, a wave 2, and a wave 3 down, or an ABC. Either way you go. If it's an ABC, then, or wave 3, whatever, it shouldn't be going down here to this area. I would think 1290, 1280 range, somewhere in that area there would be my best estimate of where it would be based upon support in this area. So with that being the case, again, if you were to draw a line from here to here, connect all these lows, draw them out, and that puts you almost at 1280 area there. So here's the problem for the bulls. One, they didn't close it negative. They intentionally closed this positive, resetting the charts, allowing for a down day tomorrow. And they also have screwed themselves on the 30-minute chart. Yeah, this 60-minute chart looks like it could go up here and maybe continue positive. And if it busted out, do you think it's going to go on up here and keep on going? Put in a big rally day tomorrow? No, that's not the case, because the 30 really screwed them up. As you can clearly see, The 30 went up, went back down, did not dip negative to go back up here to recycle itself to make another high. It stayed positive, went up here, and basically put in a negative divergence right there. So, you know, now can it go up again tomorrow? Yeah, it can, but they don't usually do that. So the 60 might want to push it up, but this 30-minute chart, if it pops up a little bit, maybe it makes a double top, but I don't think it's going to go up here and put in a much bigger high there at that point. It had its best chance right here when it moved up. That was its best chance to basically get a good run. So basically start down here at a very low. It's like starting back a long distance and getting a big long run at something before you jump across it or whatever. But now it's already exhausted. It doesn't have any room to run to get a good running start. If it was going to, I don't know, break through a door or something, you want to get a good running start when you hit it. Now it's standing right at the door and it's just losing steam. It's wanting to go back. It's wanting to fall at this point. So yes, this is pushing up, and but it would have been much better had the histogram been low like this and this be low and matched all up with the 60 at the same time, so you can get the 30, the 60, the 15 all pushing up together, and that would have given you enough strength for the bulls at least to bust out of this downward sloping channel and get some momentum going. But at this point the charts don't support that. The 30 is ready to roll over. The 60 is not ready. It's close. I mean, it doesn't have a good run. It's starting from zero. It'd been better. Gets a lot more strength from starting down in a lower level. And so, and you can see, even though this moved up, the MACDs moved sideways. It's not like they curled up like they were really trying to give strength to the move. They were moving sideways like they were ready to roll back down here and go down to negative 7.5 or negative 10. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. While we can still pop initially in the morning, maybe, I don't know if it's going to or not, because it's looking awful bearish. You see this topping tail right here on this 60-minute chart. That's not good. So, you know, maybe if it does pop out and runs up here, maybe tags this 1322 level right here on this green 50 EMA, possibly, which might be about 132.50 on the SPY approximately, maybe, and hit that fake print. If it does do that in the morning, I don't think it'll have a chance of holding. It'll be the great short, because I do believe it'll fall right back in this triangle and close down. And I'm not even thinking that it's going to do it at this point. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just simply just in the morning just gaps down and just keeps on going. But tomorrow's looking to be a very ugly day. I thought we would get a rally, because I really thought we'd get a flush out today. I thought today was the day we were going to get the flush out after this move up. I did think it was going to go higher. I thought it was going to hit the 1325 area. Whatever the fake print is, whatever this 1322 could match up with 132.50 as the fake print, because the SPY is usually a little bit higher than the actual SPX. So that's possible. So it still could do that, you know. But if it does, if the gap's up here, it's short. It's a short in my book. I mean, it's you're in bear territory here below the 50. You're going back up. I think you're going to roll down. You're going to fail. Draw this line, continue on out, and it's looking like a wedge or a triangle, I guess you'd call it. I think it's going to roll right down here and break. And I think that's going to happen tomorrow. So any pop is shortable in my book. And I think this, you know, if it goes up here and makes one or two candles up, that's it. One candle probably. And then just roll back down into a big move down. This should roll over and keep on going down and going down to -5 or -10 before we're going to get the move back up. And then where will that be here? I'm just guessing 1280 to 1290 range is what I'm guessing. 15-minute chart, same thing. You can see it's wanting to go down. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. There's your negative divergence there on the 15-minute chart. So it's also running out of steam. And look where it's at here at 0 right now. It doesn't have much room to go. I mean, it's pointing down here on the full stochastics. So even if it does pop initially, Maybe it goes up here real quick, just pops real quick in the very beginning. I don't think it's going to go too far above zero and just going to roll back over. And then once it does this next move down, I do expect it to break this double bottom. It held today, which was, you know, bad for the bulls. It should have just broke. If it had broke today, flushed everybody out, they could have had a rally into OPEX, but into Friday. But that's not going to be the case tomorrow. This is it has every chance to sell off at this point. The bulls had their chance to break out. They did not break out. They failed. 5 minutes pointing down too, but I don't pay a whole lot of attention for that, except for, you know, in intraday timing to get in and out. But you can see that here's a topping tail, big topping tail on this. But where you want to draw the line here again is if you draw the line across this right here, this is where it takes you down to that 1325. You can draw a line right to there. That's why I said it's still possible to go up there, hit that trend line there, which would be from there. To look at it better would be, I guess, here. If you go from here to here to here, keep drawing your line, boom, it puts you right there at 1325. That's why it's still possible to hit that. That would be the back test, and that would be it. I don't see anything more than that, because the 30-minute would be exhausted immediately up on the open, and that's it. So whether it opens up and gaps down and just keeps on going, or whether it just tries to catch a few bears off guard and pops up for a wave C and then A, B, C, that would be a ABC. Could be that way. It should be a fake breakout, folks. Don't believe it. I don't believe it. It won't hold. It should just fall right back. And more reasons for it are the VIX. Look at the VIX. My goodness, all this selling we've had, and look at the VIX. It's fallen. It's like there's no fear in the market. How low can this thing go? Like it's 15 something here is the all-time low on a yearly chart or something. I think it's like 15. Well, I think it's in this range right here. This 1540, 1537. There's, except for this one intraday tick, I guess, on the daily at 1486. I think this 15 range is like an all-time low for several years. I don't have a yearly chart to show you, but it can't go much lower. If it's most likely, you know, if you can't get the VIX to push down, how are you going to get the market to go up? The VIX is really, to get a good rally going, you need the VIX up here, so the VIX will fall, because it does the opposite of the market. So, and look at it. Tell me that looks bearish to you. No, it looks very bullish on the VIX. This looks like it's running up, getting ready to curl up, getting ready to explode, and take a big move down. This is not good for the market. So tomorrow, here on this spinning top, whatever it does, if it does pop up on the 60, if it does pop up, it's short. It's the best short I've seen in a long time for a move from possibly in this range all the way down here to 1290 to 1280 is what I'm estimating. All in one day is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a big wave 3 down tomorrow. So that's it, gang. Good luck, and you know, things are working out. Yeah, not exactly as I expected. Again, I did tell you I was expecting this to go again up to that 1325 fake print. It's still possible tomorrow, but regardless of whether it breaks out or not, even if it gaps down, the most it'll do is run up and do a gap fill, and that's it, and then it's going to tank. So, you know, if you see it gap down, wait for that gap fill. If it gets to it, and that's it. They rarely leave a big gap there. I don't usually see that too often when they take a big move down like that. So I'm really leaning towards some. What is tomorrow? Thursday. So you got what do you got? You got jobs claims or something out tomorrow? I'm not sure if you do. I haven't looked at the schedule, but if that's the case, you know, they're manipulated. So maybe they manipulate them again, make them sound positive in the beginning, or maybe some good earnings come out, and whatever. It won't hold. So any gap up is your shorting opportunity. That's it. Good luck, gang. See you guys tomorrow.